For 40 agonizing days, the Philistine giant Goliath, a massive, terrifying warrior, stood before the Israelite army. 9 feet tall, clad in bronze, he taunted them, daring anyone to face him. For 40 days, the entire Israelite army, seasoned, trained warriors, was paralyzed by fear. They were defeated before a single blow was struck, not by Goliath's strength, but by their crippling terror. Then, a young shepherd boy named David arrived, bringing food to his brothers on the front lines. He heard the taunts, saw the fear, and something different stirred within him. He wasn't a soldier. He had no armor or a sword, just a humble staff and a pouch of stones. David was deeply disturbed by Goliath's defiance of God. When King Saul, consumed by his own fear, tried to dissuade him, David didn't boast about his own strength. He spoke with a quiet, powerful conviction, stating in 1 Samuel 17:37, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." This is where courage meets grace. David wasn't relying on his might, but on the unwavering faithfulness and power of God. His courage wasn't a lack of fear. It was the overcoming of fear through absolute trust in a higher power. That's grace in action, God's unmerited favor, empowering David beyond his natural abilities. David ran towards Goliath, not away. He didn't hesitate. His sling wasn't just a weapon, it was an instrument of faith. And when that stone flew, it wasn't just physics at play. It was a testament to a young man who dared to believe that God's power could humble the proudest giant. Goliath fell, and with him, the chains of fear that had bound an entire army were shattered. David, the shepherd boy, became the hero, not because he was the strongest, but because he understood that true strength comes from surrendering his fears to the one who is truly in control. So, what does this mean for us? We all have giants in our lives, daunting challenges, paralyzing anxieties, mountains of doubt. These giants whisper lies, trying to convince us to retreat, to be paralyzed by fear. But like David, we are called to face them, not with our own meager strength, but by tapping into the same divine courage and grace that empowered him. You have access to the same courage. You can embrace the same grace. Don't let fear dictate your destiny. Take that first step, knowing that even in your weakness, God's strength is made perfect. Run towards your giants, not away from them, armed with the unwavering belief that with God, all things are possible. Your courage, fueled by His grace, can slay any giant